Hey everybody, it's Overkill here with episode 2 of the Hearts of Iron 4 Russian Empire campaign. So yes, we're not playing as the Soviet Union, as you all know. We're the Russian Empire, we're fascist. We are strong. So yeah, well, the music was a little bit loud, god damn it. Let me just do that. Alright, that's a little bit better. So yeah, in the last episode you've seen as we forged the Russian Empire as opposed to the Soviet Union, and we took Afghanistan, so that's quite nice. And now we have 2 armies created. And both of them are in the same theater, that's not right. We're gonna go ahead and call this the Western Front because it is. Or the Western Theater, I suppose. Western Theater. And it is a very high priority now. So we are, of course, claiming our war goals, or justifying war goals or whatever, on Estonia. And you can see that will be finished on the 29th of October. I am going ahead, I am starting to recruit new units here, as you can see. So yeah, let's unpause, speed things up, and let's go. So yes, I'm also going to want to attack Poland at some point. Can I engage in anything with the Germans? Yes, I was going to join their faction. When the other Axis do. So we're going to become an Axis power, because why the hell not? I feel like it would be fun. So the Finns aren't part of any faction. So they are also a viable target. If we can take Estonia and maybe some other places, I don't know who I'd want to attack first, either Finland or Poland. Now Poland doesn't have much of an army, of course. It's not very big, rather. So we don't really need to worry about that too much. But yeah. Oh, it's actually next month that we can attack Estonia. Although we may just send them an ultimatum. Just because it gets close doesn't mean I'll actually have to fight them. So we're missing equipment production. Equipment from this line is currently being used for upgrades. Right, it's because we don't have enough. Yeah, so I can just dismiss that right now. Yeah, so I'm just going to put it on 5 times speed. Why not? We'll just get through this a bit faster. And yeah, we will steamroll through Estonia and take it. Oh! Japan has declared war on Shanxi? I don't know, Shanxi? I don't know, whatever. We finished transpolar flights. Civilian to military factory conversion is minus 20%. Okay. And then that will bring us into this stuff. Japan declared war on China. Interesting. So you know what? Instead, I think we're going to continue on with this kind of stuff. We're going to get this. More political power is excellent. The fascist party is still growing, which is good. Alright. So we'll just speed things back up. And yeah, soon enough we will annex Estonia. Yeah, they have 2 divisions here and 1 here. What are these comprised of? Or what are these comprised of? 5 to 7 infantry. 10 to 20 infantry here. Alright. No problem though. Between these units, they should be defeated quite soundly. I should be fine, is what I'm trying to say. What kind of terrain is this? Forest. Okay, it's like all forest. Oh well. As long as it's not mountains, basically, we should be fine. So we're now partially into October, which is good. Now, what else could we really focus on? I don't really know anybody else that we can attack. And honestly, I really shouldn't be even thinking about that right now anyway. There's about, on average, like 60-ish days until we finish all this stuff. 50-ish maybe. We have a surplus of everything. So that's good. We're not running out of anything. We definitely need some infrastructure down here. So I'm going to go ahead and build some. That leads up to there. I'm not quite sure. I'm not 100% sure on how infrastructure works properly. I am, like I said, new to this game. So don't hate me, everybody. Everybody watching, don't hate me, please. Right. How's my recruitment going? It's going. We're about halfway through. But the war is about to begin, so we have everybody ready. Fighting strength 75%. Waiting for equipment to be produced and delivered. Interesting. And there we go. So in a couple of hours, there we go. We've justified our war. And we are going to... Oh, no, we are going to do it. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and start this plan. And yeah, there we go. We should be able to finish these guys off quite quickly. Yep. Our battles are going very well, especially over here. There we go. And we will now continue to, or start to push into their lands. So basically these 3 divisions are what we're going to be fighting over and over again. As we push them further and further back to Tallinn. I'm not quite sure how you would pronounce that. But yes, we're just fighting them over and over now, basically. Oh, my troops are pulling out. Okay, it's like they're rotating around to different places. Alright, that's fine. The German Reich wants to send people. Now, that would just increase... I mean, I could accept that. It put it up by 1%. I don't need them. But it'll make my relations with the Reich go up, so that's good. Oh, the Spanish Civil War has ended. Nationalist Spain won. That's not really surprising. And there we go. Interesting. My battles are actually going not so favorably because my troops are resting, of course. Yeah, I need these tanks to help out, please. Interesting. How's my recruitment going? Alright, the infantry division is almost done. Alright, for this army, I'm going to delete their attack plan so that they listen to me only now. Volunteer forces are in transfer, and we have some free military factories. I'm going to go ahead and put them on these because this is what our biggest demand is right now. Our tank demand has been filled. They've arrived in Leningrad. Alright. Alright, so we're going to cut this unit off here. Oh, they've engaged. Alright, so we have a new research slot. That's right. We are in 37, so I don't think we have very many options. We could get the BT7. We may as well. We also have 50% research rate on it. And we're at war with Estonia, that's correct. So what I'm going to do, what was it I was going to do? For production, we are going to start working on, let's see. I don't need these bombers anymore. We are instead going to begin production on the T-25. Interesting. We can make them better. Very interesting. Alright, let's slow things down here. I didn't know you could do this. This is cool. Out of my 44 experience, we could make the T-35 better by upgrading its armor, main gun, and engine. I feel like that could be quite nice. So let's save that. So that would be the Mark 1. So we'll begin production on that. And we'll make that a bit more important than this. I'm going to cut back on the T-26s. And we're going to put a lot of effort into these tanks. There we go. We also finished our national focus, so we'll get a new one. And we will go for militarized schools. And we will begin new research. So we can go ahead and get this. And synthetic, it would make me build synthetic refineries. I don't think we really need that. Russia has a lot of oil. So I don't think I really need to worry about that. We can't get that yet. There's not a lot of things we can do. Logistics company, that might be important. And we also have enough political power that we could edit something. Industrial research time, electronics research time. We also have these things. Small arms research could be useful. could also get a tank designer. Armor research time, minus 10% on all of them. And then we have, let's go armor and hard attack. Alright. Interesting, they've actually raised some new infantry. I'm going to go ahead and bring these guys up to fight. This infantry division is nearly finished. Also, I'm playing on some really slow speed. Enemy has air superiority in the Baltic states. Right, that's definitely not helping. But the war is almost over. At this point, I don't think it's quite necessary to invest in planes. Also, the battles are going in my favor now, so... There we go. Get the tanks over here to help out. So yes, this war is very close to being finished. We finished trench warfare. So now we're going to go for a grand battle plan. But yeah, the war with Estonia is soon coming to a close. And by soon, I mean like right now, basically. We're on the borders of their capital. And once we clear out this army, we'll be finished with this. Alright, I don't want 5 times speed. I want to be able to react to this stuff. Alright, so we're soon going to overtake these guys. Oh, and our infantry finished. How nice. Indeed. I could use them over here, so let's just go ahead. I'm going to get these divisions to attack the capital. And these guys are basically just going to distract these guys. The BT-7 has been finished. That was quite fast. And once we get further into the war, we can research new tanks, such as medium tanks and maybe even the KV-1. That's quite nice. We could also start focusing on this stuff. I could go for the Sturmovik soon. Actually, no, it's 38, not 39. We can go for heavy fighters, the PE-2. There's even jets later on. That's quite nice. 1950. Let's see. Let's go for air doctrine. Air superiority. Yeah, let's go for this. Let's go for air superiority. Oh, Italy wants to send us volunteers, but that does not matter. The war is over. So we're going to take all the states. We're going to take all the things. World tension is up very high because of all the recent events, but that's maybe not fine, but oh well. There we go. We annexed Estonia. Excellent. I'm going to have to decline you, Mussolini. I do not need your help. And yes, world tension is up quite high. 27% of that is my fault. 10.8% was the war against Estonia. I mean, Spain winning isn't helping, and neither is Japan. 9.2% from Afghanistan. Oops. So yeah, world tension is pretty high. That means the Allies can do quite a few things now, which isn't quite nice, but we don't have to worry about that. So yeah, there we go. Estonia is now mine. Now, I could transfer these troops up to fight Finland, but I feel like Finland would be a lot more, a lot harder to fight. I feel like I would need a lot more troops. So I'll tell you what. I'll get these guys over here, and we'll start recruiting. I'm going to shift my building of these guys up to here, to Onega. And we are going to raise... is this place mountainous at all? Or is it like all forest? It's like all forest and stuff. So tanks and infantry are the best. We don't need mountain troops or anything like that. We could use some paratroopers, but they're not very strong, as you can see. Now I could give them more. I could give them more stuff. And this can be parachuted. So that would make them quite strong. Or at least a little bit useful. If I was to add another unit. it'd be an extra. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and get that many. Let's remove that and build them over here just so it looks a little bit better. And we'll save that. And I'm going to... Now, paratroopers. I would require transport planes for that, would I not? So I probably can't use them in this war. Or do you? Is that a thing? How does that work? That's a good question. If I go to production, build aircraft. Yeah, transport plane. Delivers paratroopers to their destination. Interesting. I may need to start focusing on that then. Maybe I'll take out the I-16. And we'll build these. At this rate, we're getting 1.51 a year. Now we're getting 4 a year. Lovely. Well, basically, they're not going to be that effective right now anyway. I'll be using them later in our coming wars. But what I wanted to do was, I'm going to recruit some infantry. And they are going to be here. I'm going to get 4 divisions. Sounds good. We have some mountain troops and tanks down here. And just for a good measure, I'll also recruit some tanks over here. We'll get 2 divisions of those. Right. That should be good. 2 more divisions, rather, because we already have some on the way. Alright. So speed things up. And yeah, we'll get ready for our war with Finland, because that is a lot of extra land, and that'll give us access into the more neutral countries, the more democratic countries of Norway and Sweden.
Microphone activated.
Oh, whoops, that was the wrong button.
Microphone muted.
Oh, God. Sorry about that. I still have TeamSpeak open. Right, so these guys canceled our non-aggression pact. Alright. That is not good. Xinjiang. That was these guys. I'm guessing they don't like me very much. Oh, they do. It's just, okay. But it seems like they're planning to go to war. So what I'm going to do is... I'm going to create a new army. These guys are going to join it. Yes, we will reassign all of them. And I am going to build a new border with Xinjiang, just in case, because I think they might be a little treacherous. I'll just keep that as Army 1. So yeah, they're all moving. Alright, fine. How's this situation going? Japan is fighting... Oh, interesting. Mengokuka. Okay. Germany has Anschlussed Austria. We finished militarized school, so there we go. They took Austria. And yeah, we need to get a new focus. So that gives us more construction speed. I'll definitely go ahead and get that. Why not? So while I'm building these things, I could start fabricating claims. That is true. Yeah, if I make claims for everything, it would take forever. I don't want to be here for a year, basically. But at the very least, let's get these 2. So that would be 200 days. We'll send those. That'll put it up by 4%. So it'll be at 68. Now, of course, putting up the world tension is bad, especially this early on. But maybe I should just cut back and just have it at 2 at least. An extra 2%. Whatever. If the Allies are going to do anything, they're going to do it. Actually, it went up to 69. That sucks. But the Russians, the Russians being an Axis power is going to be a huge advantage to the Axis. Germany's going to be able to focus solely on Europe, on Western Europe, that is, and they're not going to have to focus on me at all, like they did historically, of course. So they're going to have a hell of a lot of an easier time than what they did in real life. Alright, so I'm just waiting for my extra divisions to recruit. And then we'll make this army. So I'm also going to go ahead and get some planes ready. So down here, I'm going to go ahead and get a new air wing of... We only have bombers. So I'm going to take 200 fighters. Okay. So they're redeploying, and that's done. So they are going to launch missions here into Finland. And we are going to get air superiority. Lacking range to completely cover area. Yeah, that sucks. They're not very good. And over here... Yeah, we're going to need planes with a lot of range, which I feel like we don't really have. Maybe these bombers can do a bit better, but I'm going to go ahead and get 91 of them. All of them, I mean. So they're transporting. And we will set them here. And they will do strategic bombing. Alright. There we go. So yeah, we also want to make our navy stronger for the later wars, especially in the North Sea and the Norwegian Sea, etc. Because that is a little bit important, just a little bit. And we don't have very many ships. There's some here in the Black Sea. Is that what this is? Whatever. Yes, the Black Sea. And yeah, then we have some... Where are our other ships? There's some up here. So yeah, basically we just don't have that much. And that's something we do want to focus on, of course, because a navy is important. Yeah, I'm actually not sure how much I own. Where can I check that? Not quite sure. Either way, it's not too big of a deal, but yeah. So yeah, but that is something we're gonna have to want to focus on later. Alright, so how's our recruitment going? This unit is nearly done. It's actually about to finish. So there we go, that's an extra infantry division. And this one is going to finish soon as well. I could actually deploy them now, it's just they might not have their full training. It's completely up to me, basically. If this unit is fully equipped, training will be finished on 19th of April. And it's going up every day, okay. So we have a new research slot, so let's go ahead. It is 38, so that means we can go ahead and move into the new weapons. So we'll get support weapons too, and we can get a new person in our government if I wanted to. Now, if I went to a war economy, our consumer good factories would be down, so we'd get more output. I think we should, because that'll give us more conversion costs and all that stuff, or it would put it down, and our construction speed would go up, and yeah, more of our factories would be used for actual good things. So we have some free factories, and what we're going to do with that is we're going to we're going to get some more dockyards. How about that? Let's see. Up here would be useful. There we go. How about that? That's fine. So speed back up. When are my claims said to be done? 24th of August of this year. Interesting. So, detecting the enemy is the first step. German joint air research. As stipulated by the treaty with Germany, some of their special research projects share discoveries with our engineers. A recent breakthrough in radar technology has come to our attention, opening up unexpected opportunities to advance our research in the field. Excellent. We also finished workers' culture, so we're flying through days right now, which of course isn't a great thing. Not always a good thing. Let's go for ocean-going navy. How about that? Yeah, our navy isn't the strongest in the world, that's for sure. This unit is nearly finished. That is good. And basically everything's actually soon to be finished. That's really good. Very good indeed. So let's see. I think that should be fine. We'll focus on some other stuff. Yeah, so our border with Xinjiang is looking pretty good. They don't have that much. This is something that I could take for myself. It is a faction that likes me, but it's also a faction that... what resources do they have? No, I'm not doing this right now, obviously, but they have aluminum and chromium. It's not the best resources in the world, but it could be useful. Oh, no, there we go. So yeah, our men on the border with Latvia and Poland. Now, if I'm going to go to war with Poland, if I want Poland, actually, how much resources does Poland have? See, they have a nice bit. So yeah, declare. You know what? Let's do it. This is just absolute anarchy in Europe, but we are going to justify our war goal, and we are going to at least ask for Vilno. Need 7 more political power. Oh, crap. I really want to do this, so we'll at least ask for Vilno, and we'll take it. Upping the war, upping this stuff again, but you know what? I don't care. We should be fine. So yeah, fighting 2 wars though. It's an interesting thing to do it to say the least. I'm gonna ship these guys up here, and we're gonna get these guys all up here. Now these are of course just these are reserve troops. So this is basically their job, is to join me here in this great time of need. They're going to help me out against the Finns and the Poles. We of course also have these guys on the border here. I'm going to ship these guys up to Finland to help out. And yeah, our border with Poland is looking very militarized now, which is a bit scary for them. Wow, look at that. Look at the border. That's crazy. All of these guys I'm going to make into an army. That's a lot of stuff. 50 divisions. Holy cow. I'm also going to give them a nice field marshal. He's an old guard. He's also an old guard. Oh, Konstantin Rodaevsky, whatever, questions Polish sovereignty. Who determines the borders of a nation, and how are they determined? Whatever way people may have found in the past to justify where Russian Empire ends and Poland... Oh, God, the grammar on this. And Poland begins. We live in a new era. The strategic importance of this border cannot be overstated, and we are well within our rights to shift it to ensure the continued security of our people. Listening to Konstantin's recent speeches, an invasion of Poland appears imminent. Dissenting voices have objected, but public support for war is on the rise. Oh, that's good. So yeah, this guy, more offensive-minded than most. Interesting. But he is a field marshal, and he's not part of the old guard, so he is useful. So we'll get him. And yeah, they're going to do the front line. And for an army of this size, that is not a very big front line. Not at all. Look at that. Look at our numbers compared to the Poles. We should have no problem fighting them. Look at that, 11, 3, and 1 to 6 infantry divisions. Very good. So I'm going to get an offensive line just at Warsaw, just so that's where their target is. Oh, that did not come out right. There we go. That's how they'll march. Excellent. So we have more free factories. Oh, hello. Oh, crap. Let's get a bunch more civilian factories. Let's get them in some extra ones as well. Research slots are open. Excellent. So we're in 38. So no new options there. Now we could go for lots of ships. We could even go for a battleship. And I believe we shall... No, let's go for a destroyer. And, well, also... Actually, you know what? We should focus on stuff like this. There we go. Alright, so when was it this war will be ready? It was like July or something, wasn't it? No, August. 24th of August. And the war for Poland? Ready in October. Oh god, this war is going to be nowhere near over by the time we attack Poland. That's some scary stuff. Alright, so how's our recruitment doing? We got a few more units done. We're also waiting for these to be finished, which may take a while. They may be used as reinforcements later. But for now, they are going to become a new army. Actually, oh, they're owned by the same person. Alright. And we're going to have to replace him with a new field marshal. See, this guy would be good. Oh. Constantine angered by Finnish posturing. Those naive citizens of the Russian Empire who imagine the Finnish as a people of peace are entirely out of touch with reality. We did read this before, but I'll read it again. Those who live at our border do not have the luxury of such a delusion, seeing their troops closing in on us just to cross it. This is a threat we cannot leave unanswered. With every passing day, Finland is preparing for war. It would be madness for us not to do the same. The Finnish military presence close to our territory has sparked increased concern as this nation appears more and more to be the enemy of the RFP. Whether it is the cause or the effect of their polemic is a matter of contention. Alright. So yeah, we want a good dude. So if I promote him, yeah, he'll lose all of his traits. Oh, well, I don't really want that. Let's promote this guy. And we'll get him to help, because he's not... Yeah. Alright, so there we go. So he's in control of 33 divisions. Not bad. So we're going to go ahead and create this border. Any questions of sovereignty? Yep, we'll rally behind that cause. Let's rename these just so I don't get confused. So we'll call that the Polish army. And this is no longer the Estonian, this is the Finnish. The Finnish army. Excellent. So yes, my glorious Polish army. They're all trained, but maybe we should go ahead and just exercise them a bit more. Or exercise them in general. So there we go. We've deployed ourselves along the border, but is it enough? Finland is quite an adversary. Oh, many of the divisions are single. Excellent. That's good. We have more. I believe we outnumber them. Yes, I would believe so. We finished another national focus. My goodness, we are flying through them. So we are going to find the PCDI, which is something that we probably don't have. We shouldn't have anymore if we're fascist, but you know, that's fine. And yeah. All right. So this army as well, there are people still moving, so I'll... Oh. Constantine speaks... Oh gosh. Constantine, whatever, our leader, speaks against Poland. Does Poland belong to the Polish? Let us ask ourselves a better question. Does the future belong to the Polish? While we strive for greatness and power, they have displayed nothing but hopelessly backwards attitudes. Having no history to pride themselves on, they are directionless. Why should they occupy land that can be of use to the great Russian people? Constantine's speech today, met with cheers and applause from supporters, suggests that Russian Empire is on the path to war. If peace is truly only a pause in mankind's natural state of war, as RFP states, then this is surely to be expected. Well, there you go. War with Poland is inevitable now. 8th of October. Soon. When is this? Isn't this in August? Oh gosh. We have 1 month. Can I do it, I wonder? Can I do it in that amount of time? We're gonna have to try. Now, these are all defensive troops, of course. But yeah, this war is soon starting. What should our objective be? Where's their capital? Helsinki. Right. Now this could go terribly. Oh, that is not right. Oh gosh, why are you doing that? Alright, I want everybody to march that way, so everybody's gonna fight here. Alright. So everybody's in position now. See, I feel like this is just like the weakest bit of their army, and then like in here they're gonna have way more, because that is a lot of land to have such a small army. Also, how strong are their divisions? 3 to 5. Oh, well, that's actually not too bad. I only have tanks down here though. How much do I have in mine? Oh well, for 1 unit, 6. Well, over here I'm going to absolutely destroy them. Obviously, I have way more men, but on the 2 sides it might not go so well. So what I could do is I could bring these guys up. I'm going to make them join the Finnish army. So will that give them orders to move? No, it won't. Right. Okay, so we're going to get rid of the line. And now he is going to set up a new one. Oh. What? The Finnish army is going to set up a border. There we go. Okay. I don't know why it was red for a second there, but yeah. So now these guys should move up there. There we go. So that's an extra 2 divisions that'll come up here. I trust the game to put the divisions where they're needed. Hopefully they do. Hopefully the game doesn't like betray me. So we have a new research slot. We can go for improved infantry equipment. There we go. Extra stats and such. Now that production of support equipment, I can replace that, can I? Oh no, it's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Fine then. I guess that's just a direct upgrade. Alright, fine. That's good. How far are we into this episode? We're at 40 minutes, so honestly, guys, I think I'm going to put a little cut in here, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you to Haxo, Johnny, Nicholas, Fish, and Andreas for pledging $5 or more per month on Patreon. You guys are the best. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. And be sure to leave your likes and comments if you enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.